All right, let's not waste a single second. If you clicked on this video, you want Windows running faster, smoother, cleaner, and honestly just finally behaving like the powerful machine it's supposed to be. So today, I'm giving you the ultimate Windows 11 optimization guide. Not the basic stuff, not the generic tips you've heard a million times. This is everything you actually need, everything that works, and everything that transforms a slow PC into a shockingly fast one. And yeah, everything I mentioned that requires commands will be in the description, so don't worry about copying anything. Let's start strong. First, we enable the Ultimate Performance Power Plan. This is literally Windows saying, fine, I'll stop babying the hardware and actually let it run at full power. You open Command Prompt as administrator, paste the command from the description, hit Enter, done. Now go to Choose Power Plan, expand additional power settings, and select Ultimate Performance. What this does is remove all those tiny micro savings Windows tries to do, and instead it tells your CPU and GPU to stay ready at maximum responsiveness. It's basically unlocking your PC's full strength. Now go to Settings, System, Power and Battery, and make sure you set Best Performance on both battery mode and plugged-in mode. Even laptops get a huge boost because Windows stops throttling everything in the background. Next, search for Adjust the Appearance and Performance of Windows. Choose Adjust for Best Performance. This disables all those heavy animations, shadows, fades, and useless visual fluff that slows down weaker machines. But don't worry, you can still turn back the useful ones like Show Thumbnails instead of icons and Enable Peak. Those keep usability high while still cutting the heavy effects. Speaking of effects, go to Settings, Accessibility, Visual Effects, turn off Transparency Effects and Animation Effects. Transparency alone eats GPU cycles for literally nothing. Turning these off instantly makes Windows snappier. Now let's clean the junk. Hit Windows plus R and type %temp, delete everything, then temp, delete everything, then prefetch, delete everything again. These are all temporary and cached files that just sit there bloating your system. Then, open your system drive. Go to Windows, Software Distribution, Download, and clear that too. That folder's safe to clean, and it removes leftover update junk. Now open Command Prompt and type ipconfig/flushdns. This clears DNS cache, which fixes slow website loading, connectivity weirdness, and helps refresh your network routing. Next, I highly recommend installing Microsoft PC Manager. This tool is honestly underrated. It deep cleans temp files, boosts memory, disables startup junk, and even optimizes Windows Update leftovers. Just do a deep clean and let it remove everything unnecessary. If you can't install it, no problem. Search for Disk Cleanup, select your C drive, choose Cleanup System Files, wait, and delete everything it suggests. This is the old school way, but it still works beautifully. Let's talk startup. Press Ctrl-Shift-Escape, open Task Manager, go to Startup Apps, and turn off everything you don't need opening with your PC. Your computer should not be launching 20 apps at boot. Keep only the essentials. Now, Storage Sense. Go to Settings, System, Storage, and enable Storage Sense. Let Windows automatically clear the trash so your drive stays healthy and responsive. This helps SSD longevity too. Now let's boost File Explorer and the Start menu. These tweaks come from Enderman on X, and they're absolutely insane. I'm not reading the commands because they're huge, but they're in the description. The File Explorer tweak basically resets and optimizes the internal folder behavior so Explorer loads instantly instead of stuttering. And the Start menu tweak disables unnecessary Bing integration so the menu responds faster, searches faster, and stops lagging like crazy. These are safe but powerful registry changes that remove delays built into Windows. Now, two things almost nobody shows you, but they make a big difference. Search for msconfig, go to Boot, Advanced Options, and check the box that lets you enable the maximum number of processors. Select the highest number available. This doesn't overclock or anything. It simply tells Windows to let your CPU use all cores during boot instead of just one. Faster startup, smoother performance. Now go to Settings, System, Display, and check your refresh rate. A lot of people buy a 120 or 144 Hz display and Windows sets it to 60. Change it to the highest available. This doesn't exactly speed up the system, but it makes everything feel dramatically smoother and more responsive. It's night and day. Let's talk about background apps. Go to Settings, Apps, Installed Apps, and uninstall everything you don't use. Then go to Apps, to Advanced App Controls or Background Apps, and disable background permissions for anything that doesn't need it. Half of the lag people experience is literally just random apps running behind the scenes. Also search for delivery optimization and turn off allowing downloads from other PCs. This stops Windows from sharing your bandwidth silently. And don't forget Windows updates. Open Settings, Windows Update, and make sure you install updates regularly. People think updates slow their PC down, but 90% of performance and security fixes are hidden in those updates. Now, one of the biggest improvements, reinstall Windows every 6 to 12 months. You don't lose your files. Windows backs everything up, but your system becomes fresh, clean, and extremely fast again. Go to Settings, Recovery, reset this PC, and choose Keep My Files. Follow the steps, and it will reinstall the OS while keeping your stuff safe. This removes corruption, leftover junk, and fixes slowdowns that no cleaning tool can touch. And now, the advanced, dangerous tweaks. I'm putting them here at the end because these are only for people who know what they're doing. These are registry manipulations and system-level changes that can seriously break your PC if used wrong. If you don't fully understand them, do not touch them. But they can give insane improvements in responsiveness if you apply them correctly. These include things like manually editing registry keys for task scheduling, aggressively disabling system services, modifying memory management behaviors, or forcing GPU scheduling in unsafe ways. I'm not recommending these unless you know how to reverse them. They can be powerful, but also dangerous, so treat these with respect. And that brings us to the end of the Ultimate Windows 11 Optimization Guide. If you follow everything in this video, your system is going to feel unbelievably fast, like a completely new machine. This is not a small upgrade, this is a total transformation. So tweak carefully, boost responsibly, and enjoy a Windows experience that actually feels premium. If this helped you out, you already know what to do. Now, go make your PC proud.